All right, so this is an update of my container garden. I know, y'all, it is a hot mess. I haven't really done anything in this little situation, you know. I haven't done anything in it yet to prepare it for spring. So, this is how everything is looking right now. I am going to be expanding my garden space, meaning I'm going to be planting or growing more crops. So I'm going to have to figure out the layout situation. But I did want to talk about this is funny, y'all. This is funny. So in this container, I initially planted cabbages in this container and also that container. So I do want to grow cabbages again, second time around, because the first time they were a little on the failure to thrive end of the spectrum. They were really, really tiny. I was nevertheless thankful for a harvest, but they were small. So I want to grow cabbages again and do the things that I'm supposed to be doing in order to get big heads, right? To get big forming heads. I know the first time I I not only crowded the container beds with the cabbages, but I also never fertilized. So we are going to be doing things differently the next time around. I am new to gardening, y'all, so give me grace, okay? Give me grace. But so what I did was I winter sowed cabbage seeds about a month and a half ago, and they all germinated. And y'all, these are the seedlings. So I do plan on growing two cabbages in each of the containers instead of like last time I had like five, and in the other one I had four. So this time around, I do plan on keeping it at only two cabbages per container because I think it's large enough to have a maximum of two cabbages. But going back to the seeds that I winter sowed, y'all, these are the seeds. These are the seedlings, the cabbage seedlings that I winter sowed a month and a half ago. Like, this is looking ridiculous. As you can see on the other bed, the seedlings are looking the same. This one right here, and also this one right here. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I winter sowed them a month and a half ago. They germinated. And then I transferred to these containers. I would say, when did I transfer them? I think a couple weeks ago. So they've been in this container. If it's not a couple weeks, then going on a couple of weeks. And this is how they're looking, y'all. They are small, like they are still in their little cotyledon stage. So I don't know. Like, is it gonna grow? Are they gonna grow? Or do I need to start a new batch of cabbages? Because we are approaching spring and cabbages are cold hardy crops. So time is of the essence, y'all. If I am to start a new batch, it is gonna have to be like right now, because Georgia heat, I'm zone 8A, it's no joke. So I'm thinking, should I continue holding on to hope that they will grow? Now, when I amended, because I did amend the soil, when I amended the soil, I added some worm castings and then I added fresh new potting soil. Okay. So I did do a little bit of amendment. And then as you can see, there's some perlite on top of the soil as well, before I transferred these seedlings. But they stayed at that state. They just stayed. I mean, after a month and a half, I would think they would be further along, but they're not. And mind you, we did get some heavy rain. I'm talking about a downpour, a tarantula. I think it was like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, heavy rain where this container was like flooded. So I had to kind of like put a covering on top so that like the little fragile seedlings could be protected. I also had a water bottle. I put the water bottle on top of it to treat it like a what do you call it, like a humidity dome, because it was cold outside as well. So I don't know if a combination of all of that stunted their growth, and this is how far, like this is all we're gonna get. I don't know. And then I do plan on growing beets, and this is how my beets are looking, y'all. The beets were winter sowed alongside or at the same time as the cabbages, and they're still in their cotyledon leaves. They still have their cotyledon leaves. I don't know what's going on. So, oh boy, I don't know. I don't know. Again, with the beets, if I'm going to start a new batch, it has to be now. I think I'm just going to directly sow some seeds in this container. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'll just directly sow some seeds in this container just in case these guys don't take off. Then at least I know I have new seedlings or new seeds that I just planted, and hopefully they do well. So I'm gonna be doing that with this beet container. I'll do that this weekend. But as far as the cabbages go, like if I yeah, I don't think I'm going to be planting new cabbage seeds. So if these, I'll keep an eye on these seedlings. I'll give them another 2 weeks. If they continue to stay at that stage, then I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to be planting in these two containers. And then I will try the cabbages maybe in the fall. Okay, I'll try it again in the fall. I just don't think I'm going to have enough time to grow them from seeds and then for them to be fully matured in time, like before this heat comes. But I may have time because I think cabbages, they take what, 70 to 100 days. So I may have time. I don't know. Like I'm really, oh my goodness, I'm really at a loss as to what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll plant, like if these don't take off, maybe I'll be planting some collard greens or some kale in these containers. What do you guys think? Y'all, this is pathetic. Look at this. And as you can see, the outline of the water bottle that was on top of them, I had it on top of them just to kind of protect them from the elements because it was raining really, 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 really hard. So um let me know in the comments below what do I do? And then I also have to figure out like my space. This is what I have going on so far, but I will have to expand it out further because I am going to be growing more crops. But I'm going to need to figure all of this out. This, y'all, is supposed to be garlic, and yeah, weather like the snow and rain. So this is what we're looking like. I mean, that's the nuances with gardening, right? You know, even if you're an expert, sometimes like this is what happens. These are all the nuances with gardening, but I love it though. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update of the mess that I have going on right now. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Again, I'm new to gardening. If you are interested in following my journey, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to check out my previous video, and I will see you all in the next one.